Today we're going to talk about the love basket. Someone may be asking, what is this love basket? I think the simplest way of understanding the love basket concept is that you picture your relationship having two baskets, and this basket is a negative basket. The other basket is a positive basket, which is the love basket. So what is in the negative basket? The basis of the negative basket is that it contains things that are frustrating you within the relationship, either individually or collectively as a family. Could be struggles with parenting a child, financial problems, whatever that you can call it. So we definitely have something in the negative basket. And the other unfortunate thing is that the negative basket is not only having things that you create for yourself willingly. It could be things that are really out of control. Now we picture this other basket, which is the love basket. The love basket has got the positives, the things that you do for each other, the things that you do to keep the fire burning in the relationship, whatever that you feel like things are going on well in my relationship. That is the love basket. It is important to note that when a relationship is just starting, usually these baskets are on a scale at the same level, okay? Because we have fewer challenges. Sometimes they are there, but we don't see them. So the basket is on this level. And at the same time, we are on a honeymoon phase, right? And most positive things happening. And we are not seeing anything that is going on wrong. We're just having fun, or we are, things are going on well because perhaps there are no children, we haven't had any financial problems yet or something. So usually, the point is usually during the first years of your relationship, or when your relationship just begin, these baskets are at the same level. Now, you know that on a scale, when one basket gets heavier, the other one loses power, right? The other one that is heavier gains more weight, while the other one loses power against the other one. The issue of which basket is going to gain more weight really depends on you. That's why you see people say, a relationship is so much work, or marriage is so much work. It really depends on you which basket gains more weight. The negative basket can easily become full because there are some things that are outside our control that can really make this basket heavy. On the other hand, the love basket needs you to do some work for it to gain weight and overcome this negative basket. So the more you do things to fill in your love basket, the more it gains more weight, and the negative basket has less weight. So for example, let's say the negative basket, you guys are struggling with finances at the moment, sickness in the family, and other things. But in the other hand, you also take some time to go out together, nurture your relationship, do the things that you love to do, tell each other that you love each other, often, make goals together, really have good communication skills. Anything that you think this is something that can build your relationship, you do that often. It makes your love basket to be full, and then your negatives goes down. Filling your love basket is not something that you do on Valentine's Day. Yes, doing something on Valentine's Day aids in your love basket, but it is not enough. Filling your love basket requires you to be intentional, to actually think the same way you think about an assignment, the same way you think about important things. It requires you to think about your relationship. And actually, when you do your goals or whatever, you think about, okay, so this year, what are we doing? What are some of the things that we are doing to strengthen the relationship? It's not a once-off thing. It's not a one-day thing. It's not about spending money, a lot of money. It is about doing acts that are meaningful to strengthen the love in your relationship. If we wait for the negative basket to become heavier, even if we try to put a little bit into this love basket, it may not work. And that is why some relationships break down, because we wait many years, many months for this negative basket to be so heavy. And then that's when we realize, oh my goodness, things are so bad. And now we try to patch things up. So picture the love basket as a basket that never gets full, but gets heavier with so many things that you put in there. Because if you think that it's full, the negative basket can get fuller and overweigh the positive basket. Let's go back to, why am I talking about this? Love on its own was created to cover wrongdoings. That is why you see that at the beginning of your relationship, even if maybe this person was doing bad things when you met them, but you were so much in cloud nine, you were not seeing these things. That's why we say God loves us. Even if we sin, we say God loves us, isn't it? Love in its sense, it's meant to cover wrongdoings. It is meant to overshadow wrongdoings. Now, in the context of relationships, if your love basket is full, if your love basket is always attended to, the negative things will be there, yes, but people in a relationship will find a reason to hold on to a relationship. If the love basket is full, people will be motivated to find solutions for what is happening in the relationships. If the love basket is full, people can still come together. Even when there is a negative going on, people can still come together and say, yay, let's find ourselves again. But if the love basket is empty, there's no way to start. That is why when you ask people who are separating, they will say there is nothing there. I can't pick anything there. In other words, they are saying the love basket is empty. The more you fill your love basket, the more your relationship is able to thrive, even in the midst of the negatives. And when the love basket is also full, it allows people to work together for solutions. Some people can say, oh, what can I do to make sure that the love basket is full? Remember, I said it's not about money. It's really not about money. Yes, if money is there, let money be used to fill the love basket. But it is really about intentional things. They could be simple things like helping each other out. Someone just knowing that, okay, my partner is there to support me, to share the chores together. Very simple stuff. Your love basket is going to be different from my love basket. Okay? The same way as my negative basket is going to be different from your negative basket. What that means is every relationship is unique. You have the work to sit down and think about what works for me. What do I need to put in my love basket? What is in my negative basket that I need to be mindful of? I leave you with this reflection. What can you do to fill your love basket? What can you do this month of love to fill the love basket? See you next time.